This is George Dion with Metal Express Radio, and I'm here with Pustulus Maximus of Gwar. How are you doing today, Pustulus?
Terrible, as always.
Terrible? That's awesome. Are you in a busy spot? I hear a lot of background noise.
Oh, there's a lot of... we're taking all the millions we've made from the COVID vaccines, and, we're expanding our Antarctica fortress. There's a lot of construction going on here.
I hear you.
Putting in urinals everywhere.
If I knew absolutely nothing about Gwar, how would you describe the band's music to me?
You knew nothing about it. It's pure Armageddon on stage. Blood, guts, violence, destruction, and heavy metal rock and roll music. It's the greatest thing you could ever see on stage.
Gwar is going to be releasing the 30th anniversary of Scum of the Universe on October 30th. The band says this version is the way Scum intended the listener to hear it. What makes this version better?
That it's out now and not back then.
Okay.
No, it's basically what happened was I was using a bunch of tape reels as a pillow under my cot, before all the construction started, and I was like, what the fuck are these things? And they ended up being all the original tape reels from, I don't know if these kids know this shit, but back in the day, we had to record music on tape, on a piece of tape, not duct tape. They were reels. It wasn't a cassette tape. It was giant fucking reels. And we basically took the reels to north side, had them digitized, and we had Ronan Murphy basically remix the entire thing from the ground up. But it didn't lose the sonic character that the original album had. We basically just got rid of all the bullshit processing, like, the chorus effects, all the things that dated the record. We're not trying to make it sound like a record that came out yesterday, but we're trying to just remove the awful timestamp of 1990 from Scum of the Universe.
Why did you choose the cassette format for the demos and the unreleased material?
Because it would be kind of cool. That's what we have them on, and it would be kind of neat to. I feel like it's a nostalgic thing to be able to pass that on. It's not something you're going to be bopping your head to in their car. I mean, this is purely for the demo cassette stuff. Is definitely for the fan. They're just raw versions of some of the songs with some alternate lyrics here and there. And that's just really like a behind-the-scenes sneak peek that you guys can have.
You weren't actually in the band when the original version of Scum of the Universe was released, but you were no doubt influenced by it. What are some of your favorite songs and why?
Well, definitely the Solomonizer. The opening track is fucking brilliant. But really, I like the whole record front to back. I think it was a defining moment for the band. And, it's a great way to have started off their career, really. I mean, it's with a bang. And, of course, they had Hello before that, but that doesn't count. Scum of the Universe, for all intents and purposes, this is the first real Guar record. Anything else, in my opinion, is just a demo. Guar has had many great records since then, but, I definitely feel like, without a doubt, that Scum of the Universe is the quintessential Guar record. So if you could only pick one, I think that's the one that you would want to listen to.
With live shows pretty much on hold due to COVID-19 lockdowns, it appears that Gwar has taken to YouTube for a weekly variety show called Undead from Antarctica.
So far, yeah, we've been doing a live streaming show. Well, we've been doing, you know what? It's all fucking retarded. We're doing a variety show coupled with a live stream afterwards, and we do them on alternate days of the month, and it's the stupidest thing we've ever concocted. I think we should just do a fucking variety show and fuck the live feed, because nobody tunes in except for the same 10 people we already know. Yeah, somebody else in the band thought it would be a great idea. And it turns out they're not even they're the arch nemesis of the band. So I think he's just trying to destroy us, Salvador Destructo. He's trying to break us up from the inside out by having frustrating video content. But the variety show is great. I mean, it's cool. There's ex-cops. We have a guy, Mason Temple, who tells ancient, sordid tales of Guar, and and various forms of detail. And, you know, we do a Pusty's mailbag episode. And there's also skits. We interview guests and shit. We just recently did Jamie Johnston Hatebreed, and I got to speak with Lizzie Hale of Hailstorm a couple weeks back. And that's kind of what I'd like to continue doing. The live stream shit is fucking dumb. How about that?
I like it. What's the dumbest question you've received in Pusty's mailbag?
Like half of them, but one of them was just something about like using fucking earwax or something, and using earwax as a lubricant, and I don't know. I just some of those questions make my brain hurt.
What exactly is a bohab, and how do you become bohab of the week?
Bohab is a super Guar fan that's kind of annoying, and become bohab of the week, you have to basically annoy the shit out of Gwar, and we'll give you the status. I don't know if you annoy the shit out of us, or maybe you just annoy Salborg, because he seems to be in control of that kind of thing. Me, I personally don't talk to any fan that's not giving me a blowjob, and usually the only thing I'd actually say is sure, and that's usually a response to, you know, when you're getting your dick sucked, they always go, oh, tell me before you come, and I go, sure. But you never do. You never do. Nobody's ever been like, oh yeah, I'm about to do it. You just let her ride.
Is Gwar responsible for COVID-19?
Yeah, indirectly. We're definitely responsible for COVID-20.
I thought one of the best videos you had on your YouTube channel was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez dancing to Gwar. Have you considered her for an on-stage execution?
If she ever comes on stage, you know, we'll certainly dispatch her quickly and painfully. That's usually what ends up happening whenever there's, whenever any kind of celebrity or politician gets on stage at a Gwar show. That's the whole thing. If you're on stage at a Gwar show and you're not in Gwar, you're probably going to get killed. So
you're actually asking fans who they want to see executed on stage for the next 4 years. What are some of the more ridiculous suggestions you've gotten so far?
I don't pay attention. I don't even know. I mean, we're going to kill whoever's the president of the United States, I'm sure. And because they're going to be an idiot, regardless of who we get in November. So we might as well invite them on stage to be killed in front of a live audience.
You have a couple of shows planned for the Diamond Drive-In in Virginia.
Drive-by shows. I'm going to bring everybody in, and I'm going to drive by on a four-wheeler doing all kinds of cool stunts, wasted.
Can fans still expect, the blood and the madness that they get at a regular, non-quarantined Gwar show?
Oh, yeah. But this show comes with much more. Obviously you'll have to explain all this to your mechanic, after your car is rendered useless and undrivable from the theater. It'll be cool. I just can't wait to stain a bunch of fucking early 90s Mustang headlights red with blood.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time. You also have your own bar in Virginia called the Guar Bar. What can people expect when they go there? They're going to get doused in blood or what?
We use STDs from the other patrons, when you take them home and stuff. But no, there's good food and booze and shit in there. The food has definitely been stepped up over the years. The staff is cool. The people are cool. There's heavy metal rolling all the time, rock and roll on the jukebox. No, I don't think there's a jukebox. There's a radio. There's an internet radio that plays cool tunes. So it's better than sitting at a fucking hippie bar listening to the same fucking Fish and Eagles songs over and over again.
Drinking a craft beer and wearing a long beard.
Yes. We will never play Hotel California in our bar.
The last Gwar album was Blood of the Gods in 2017. Are there any plans for a new album?
Not if I can help it.
Who do you think has more licensed merchandise, Gwar or Kiss?
Kiss, unfortunately. We've always been fine with coming in second, but that's just how it is in the gangbang. But I think with Kiss, they're just moguls. They're rich. They have money. We don't.
Okay.
how they do it, but we've been trying to rip them off for years. Unsuccessful.
I read that Guar may be getting into the spirit business.
Yeah, even though I'm not a spiritual person, I just, we've already done cigars and we've done vape juice. We did some vodka before that was fucking bullshit, and now we're trying to redeem it with, we've already done some nasty beer, and we followed it up with a decent beer, which nobody had. We actually sell that beer at the Guar Bar, I think. Strange Ways was making it, but we've had some shitty beer before that. It was like an IPA. Who the fuck wants to drink an IPA other than psychopaths like Jeffrey Dahmer? I bet he had a fridge full of IPAs. It's fucking garbage beer. So we're gonna do a rye with I think Catoctin Creek. I don't even know if this deal has gone through yet, but I hope it does, because the shit's awesome. I blacked out, and I thought I was beating my kids. I hit somebody else's kid square in the jaw. They were 8. So this whiskey, this rye is fucking badass.
It sounds like it. I'm a big whiskey drinker myself. I have like 30 bottles at any one time.
Oh, cool. You got the ulcers to prove it?
Do I? Yeah, they're starting to develop.
Cool. You'll get there.
There was also talk of Guar sex toys. Are you thinking blow-up dolls or dildos?
Probably dildos and shit. I'm hoping like reverse dildos that you can turn inside out and fuck those too. Like Bad Dragon has been pretty cool to us and hanging out and shit. We just haven't had much of a chance to really get with them and brainstorm. Other than, we definitely want to make a phallic device modeled after the Cuttlefish of Cthulhu. I think that would be badass.
Do you have a manifesto you want to end this interview with?
Why choose between dicks and cunts when everyone's got an asshole?
Perfect. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for talking with Metal Express Radio.
Perfect.